same old Bronny that we're used to seeing. A timid guy who's passing the ball, who's just trying to fit in.
It's my word to the fam. Yeah, I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
So I'm gonna start the video and we're gonna debate it. Let's go.
Bronny James Jr. did not play the second game. And I'm a little bit torn by that. He's 19 years old, and you're already load managing this kid. He has a sore knee. So, is it injured or is it sore? Because if he's going to be able to play in one day, what's the difference between him playing in this last game that he missed? So all of a sudden, the swelling is going to be out of it and he's going to be good? Man, the disaster already started. Boy, Lord have mercy. This is the coddling. That's what I'm telling you. Stars are not born. They are created. Homelander Jr., this is a script from Homelander. I'm telling you. I'm the first one who said it. LeBron James is Homelander. Bronny James Jr. is Homelander Jr. And they writing this script. You remember how they had Homelander Jr. fake and go out there and it was scripting, throwing this dude and grabbing his arm with the gun, telling the girl that she was going to be okay? That's what they got Bronny doing. Come on, dude. Don't do stuff like that. Don't just jump in front of me like that. Come on. But anyway, Bronny is Homelander Jr. He just don't know his powers. He just don't know. And everybody keeps saying, oh, man, it's just one game. You can't judge it off one game. You're right. It's a preseason game. But all I'm saying is this is the same old Bronny that we're used to seeing. A timid guy who's passing the ball, who's just trying to fit in. Your daddy is named LeBron. I would love to see this kid go out being aggressive, shooting the ball every time. If he misses it, so what? You're being groomed to be King James Jr., boy. You can't be out there taking 9 shots. You got to groom yourself into being that guy. They're missing the whole point that people are making. If LeBron James is going to say that this guy is better than... He knew that boy had heart problems before that. After the heart problem, he still said Bronny James can play right now for the Lakers. So with that being said, now that he plays for the Lakers, let's let him play for the Lakers. He needs to be his butt out there on the court, and he needs to be going out there carrying the threat. Straight up and down. All these excuses. I'm hearing all the people now, y'all trying to take down a black man. Well, you know what? What color was the coach, Darvin Ham, that got fired? And the last time I checked, I'm black as they come. And Bronny got drafted the same age I got drafted. So how in the hell all of a sudden everybody understands how to be polite? If that's the case, ESPN and First Take owe me an open apology. If all of a sudden now we got to not call a kid a bus, all of a sudden now we got to wait on him to mature, all of a sudden we tearing down a black man now, huh? So I must be white. Yeah, I must have been a white man this whole time. I didn't know. Thanks for telling me. Cause we damn sure got picks on who is royalty black and who is scum of the earth black. Cause I swear to God, I'm one of the darkest motherfuckers you gonna see. And last time I checked, Anthony Bennett is black. Oliver Candy is black. I don't understand now. All these men that got to suffer up under this reign of LeBron James, but because he's black, he can't say nothing. This remind me of that Tiffany Henyard shit. This don't make no sense. Phil Handy was black, or is black. He ain't get the coaching job. We got to mind the game. Don't nobody want to go to the Lakers. Not one person want to go to the Lakers. Not one person. They couldn't get none of the players they wanted. Klay Thompson ain't want to get there. You know why nobody want to go to the Lakers? Nobody want to play with some failed king that sit here and blame everybody else and take no accountability for what's going on. Nobody want to deal with that. Then he took the max, and then he drafted his son. Ain't nobody respecting that. I can see if he drafted his son and let him fight for a spot. There's a difference between nepotism and just downright stupid and just downright abuse of power. Okay, get the guy on the team. I'm even with him getting his own team and having Bronny on it. But to have this kid not compete at nothing, he don't even have to compete for a spot. He got a 4-year deal, and then we still coddling him on the court. A second round pick right now would be worried every day that the coach gonna call him in the office and say, "Hey, look here, it's time for you to go. Hey, look here, we brought a guy in. He outplayed you in practice. A second round pick can get cut at any time. Not Bronny."
All right, man. All right, that's enough, man. Hey, man, y'all can, if y'all want to watch that, just go to Kwame Brown and, page, check it out, subscribe to his channel. You can watch the whole video, man. So, let's get y'all's thoughts, man. Start with you, Slash.
Man, all right. So some of what he was saying is accurate, man. For real, it is. And I feel like some of what he was saying was just total just hating shit. Because you know how his career turned out. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And all right, so let's just say per se that Bronny's not playing to his full potential right now. He's just taking it light right now because he did just recover from a heart problem. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they low managing him and saying there's something else or whatever, because they don't want his heart to speed up too much or whatever, yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say that it's that. And that's the reason. I mean, because the first time that he scored in his first game, I was like, oh, okay, he's showing some skill. Then he did have a couple of assists that it looked at like some LeBron shit. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's a junior. So like, let's just say that his potential ain't been unlocked yet, man. He only playing in the G League, so let's just see what's gonna happen, man. Let's just see.
Okay, so you think Kwame hating a little bit?
I mean, slightly. He might not be all the way hating because some of what he said was right, but some of what he was saying, I'm just like, bruh, like. Then I know nobody gonna say some fucking bullshit because he all the way on the
Goddamn
his
right.
team, bro. Like nigga, you gotta listen to what the fuck like that Kwame is saying. He sound like a big hater, man.
Hey,
He just sound like a big
Hey,
hater, man.
I
Man,
just hold on
you
real
didn't
quick,
got
man. Hold on real quick. I did disagree with you on the hating, because he also we gonna play the other video. He was talking about, hey, I'm a buzz, I'm cool with it, me, y'all can call. He was talking about that,
I
you know what I mean.
cool,
So I don't think he hates this stuff like that, but I feel you. I
bro.
feel
I
feel
feel
what you're saying,
man.
man. Mo, let's get it.
all right. He ain't hating.
Man, I
Goddamn it!
knew
What
your
you
motherfucking
talking
light
about,
skinned ass was gonna say
man?
that
This
bullshit.
motherfucker,
Shut the
man.
fuck up, man.
He can talk the talk and walk the walk. Goddamn it! So can't nobody else say shit.
Man,
He been called a bus for 20 motherfucking years, nigga. Hell yeah, he can say what the fuck he want to say. Hey, and goddamn it, since when does a goddamn questionable heart get a guaranteed contract? He got a questionable heart on both sides,
nigga, that's the
healthy
king's
wise
son,
and
nigga.
You
game
said,
That's
wise.
the king's son.
Shit,
That's why, nigga.
I ain't no goddamn teen spirit.
hey, you
The
said he got
king's
a
son,
questionable
nigga.
heart on both sides.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bad heart versus real heart. You know what I'm saying?
This
Nigga, when it get down and gritty, you got to come with it. Now
motherfucker,
think like this. Look, I've been working my ass off to make the league. And I know I can whoop his ass in practice all day long. Y'all gave this nigga guaranteed money? Shit. We at his ass every time we can.
the
We
fuck
had a
out of
mother.
here, Bo, man.
We on his ass like hot sauce on chicken,
Man, get the fuck out of here,
nigga.
nigga,
All right,
man.
my question for y'all, I forgot to ask the question. The question is topic is, do y'all think LeBron has set Bronny James up for failure? Start with you, Slash.
Yes and no. he set him up for greatness, and he kind of set him up for failure at the same time. Because he set him up for greatness because you know what I'm saying that he's a legacy. You know what I'm saying he continuing the legacy, but he set him up for failure because he's on the Lakers, man. Even Westbrook got booed on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen if Bronny get out there and don't live up to his potential? He's gonna get booed. You know what I'm saying? So like I think it's both. He set him up for greatness and he set him up for failure because if he ends up showing out, then you know the Laker fans is gonna love him. But if he end up being the bust, they gonna boo this nigga out the door.
Okay, okay. Mo, what you think?
I think a gift and a curse at the same damn
Yeah.
time. You
Mhm.
know, hey, he got him that generational wealth, which he already had the shit. You know, but at the same time, that nigga should have went to work at Target because he got that damn Target on his back now. Goddamn, everybody at his ass. I mean,
I hate
hey, he
this
better be
nigga,
practicing
man.
in his fucking
I
sleep.
fucking hate
He
this
better be
nigga,
dribbling
man.
while he getting pitched and shit. I mean, that
I
nigga better be
swear I
ready
hate
when the
this
season
nigga,
comes.
man.
Hey, not go
For
work
real.
at Target, man.
And yeah, can I help you?
As much as I be
Yeah.
wanting to be mad as fuck at this nigga, he always say some funny ass shit, bro.
Do not work at Target.
Oh
His
shit.
ass on the
All right,
line.
well,
His ass on the line.
Oh shit.
I feel that he's setting him up financially. He got a guaranteed money for 4
Yeah.
years. He got a 4 year contract, correct? I
Yeah.
said he set him up.
What was it? 7.8, I think
Yeah,
it was.
something like that. You know what I mean? I think it was under
Something.
8. You know what I mean? It's around that ballpark, you know what I mean, number. You know, we got to start making sure we get things right. Cause you know how people say, well, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I mean, I had the number, but like nigga, I'm forgetful.
Yeah,
So if they don't like it, oh
yeah,
well, they
yeah.
can go suck a nigga
It
dick.
is what it is, but
But
it's in that range, it's in that ballpark. I think he was set up financially, but I think he set him up for failure by, like Brown said, you know what I mean. You know he's not working for anything. You know what I mean. I understand that he's LeBron James' son, and you want to look out for your son, but he still should have to work for it like everybody else. You see what I'm saying and stuff like that.
yeah,
Now, like you
yeah.
know,
That's the king's son though,
I
man.
get
But
it,
yeah,
and
he shouldn't have to work. He's the
right,
king's
but
son, bro.
what I'm saying, like you right, but he still should have to go through the same protocol as any other player that go through to try to make it to this level. You can't just put somebody on.
Okay, hold up, time out real quick, cuz. What king's son do you know gotta do that? Don't the king's son get
You,
handed all the shit
you
to
ever
him?
see Gladiator? You ever see the movie Gladiator? Did that son get
I mean, I did when I was younger, nigga, but I ain't watched it recently,
that
nigga.
king's son, that king
Hey.
said, no, you know, he must not rule. You know what I mean? So it happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
my
get it.
son ain't ready yet for this type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just throw him out there to the wolves. Like, Kwame was also saying, like, he should let him go back to college. Like, LeBron is out here just chasing his legacy. He went, like, said, he's the first person to have play with his son. No matter what the cost is, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah, in the
cost
NBA,
at the
yeah.
cost of his son. His son is struggling out there, man. He's not ready. And like maybe like everybody is kind of being unfair to Bronny James. You know, maybe he will end up playing better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these are just jitters and stuff like that. But he should have been prepared for this better than being rushed into the situation. And it's not fair to him that everybody's saying the things they saying, but this is LeBron's fault for putting his son in this situation to go through this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think
Mm-hmm.
Bronny James really wants to go. To me, I feel like Bronny James is being a puppet against his will for his dad, his legacy, stuff like that. Like, it would be cool if he
Maybe.
would have had to go through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, just like everybody else, instead of throwing up here. Pat, he had a teammate that played way better than him at USC. I can't think of his name. He averaged like 16 points a game. He undrafted. Bronny James averaging 4. He's like in the top 60 players in the world. Like that. When Kwame said that, I was like, I do make a point. Like, of all the players on the planet, this isn't just the
Because
NBA
he's
no
the
more.
king's son, goddamn.
I get it, but you know what I'm saying. I get it, but you should know if your son's really ready for something or not, and don't just throw your son out there for the wolves. This dude's getting tore up, man. Y'all seen that video? Y'all seen that video
Hey,
I put in
man.
there with them chickens eating chicken? That's exactly what's happening
Yeah,
here,
that's fucked
man.
up.
Uh-huh.
These chickens, these
That's
folks is
fucked
out
up.
here tearing
Yeah.
him up because of his dad want to rush him into a system that he's not really ready for it. And maybe Bronny James will end up being, the star. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rooting for him too. I ain't no hating and stuff like that, man. But you the king. Put your son in a better situation, not just financially, all the way around. You know what I'm saying? You got people hating him. You got people
Well,
hating him because you throwing him in front of people that struggle, that's playing way better than him, taking the opportunity away from a real 55th pick instead of having your son drafted in the last pick and working his way up and proving it that way instead of throwing him out there. That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I hope the young man have a great career. I'm really rooting for him, and I hate the way people are talking about him, dogging him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But it is what it is. His father put him in this situation, so I'm rooting for him. I really am. You know what I'm saying? I hope he prove his naysayers wrong for his, you know, own legacy, not LeBron. And I wouldn't be surprised if he say, "But you know what? I don't really want this. I'm out of here." Like Marcus Jordan did back in the day. Jordan's son. He said, "F this, man." He bounced. He just quit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm rooting for him. So, back to y'all.
All right, so
well,
go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
let me tell y'all.
Go ahead, Mo.
I'ma say it like this, man. It's all business, bro. Now they know his ass might not. He might get the potential to be a star, but what he doing is making him the king of the G League. You know, that's what he gonna be, the king of the G League, man. And then they want all everybody to endorse the G
Don't
League
make
and
me
get that
laugh,
money
man.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
We're gonna-
I'm trying to tell you, that's what Adam Silver. He can't come in and take his daddy role and be the king again of the
yeah.
NBA. So he got to do the G League thing.
They're
You
gonna
know
be the
what I'm
king of the
saying?
practice squad. It's a good practice
Hey,
player.
that's it. He got on guaranteed money. On
Right.
guaranteed
Right. And
money at
that's
that.
another and I said that's another thing what people are mad about. Like he's just giving this. He's not working for it. And I like to say Slash, he's the king's son.
Right.
But come on, man. Like put your son
I
in a
was just
better
about to say it
situation
again.
than what you did. You know what I'm saying? You throwing him out there in the battlefield without a gun,
Okay.
without any training. You just throw him
Okay.
out there. Like,
Okay.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So if people hating now on Bronny, imagine how the fuck they gonna feel when Bryce get to the league. They gonna really be hating on him because I think he gonna be the star and Bronny gonna be a bench
Yeah.
player. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think because I feel like LeBron know that too, but he want Bronny to be in the league and you know what I'm saying, do his thing and get some money. But Bryce is gonna be the
Yeah.
star of LeBron's sons, and he coming to the league with I think the season after this next
About 2 or
season.
3 seasons from now, yeah.
I think it's gonna be the next season. They're gonna push him to get drafted
Yeah,
too.
and I think I mean
He's trying to play with both
and
his
I can
sons.
agree with you that too. I think the other son is going to be, like he's the one that's going to be the star. Like this son, I think, like I
Yeah.
said, I think he's just being used as a puppet to, patent LeBron's stats and legacy and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like I don't like I said I didn't follow him at USC. Like I said, I don't follow a lot of college basketball. There's too many teams. Like I said with
He had
football.
shades of greatness, man. He had his
Yeah, yeah, he
moments.
had his moments, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, better teammates, you know what I'm saying, that, you should have got drafted, should have been in that spot. But it was taken away because
Mhm.
LeBron James want to boost his son up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him work for it, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still could have gotten the money. Let him
Yeah.
work for it, man. Put him through
Yeah.
those steps. You know what I'm saying? He needs it. You know what I'm saying? You throwing him out there in this, and he looks bad out there. And he's going to eventually, like any player, is going to get better at time and practice. The more, he's going to get better. These the first couple of games, so everybody is crucifying him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy to get out there in front of all those people and play ball for real. You know what I'm saying? And on that stage, even though this is slow,
Uh-huh.
lower competition. You got people cheering. You know what I'm saying? You got, all this pressure, too much pressure on. You know what I'm saying? We talk about his heart,
Mhm.
too much pressure on this young man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is.
It's my word to the fam. Yeah, I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.